Hello everybody, this is Imran Jamil once again, and today what a nice day it is. It's after a long stretch of very hot weather. Today is again fall-like, pretty much. It's not cold, it's not nearly actually chilly either, but it's very pleasant. So came out and for the past few days not been feeling well, and we've been very busy at work and other things. There's so much work that has piled up now for me, and in the meantime, one of the batteries in my motorcycle died because of my own stupidity. Ended up replacing the battery, and so don't leave it in any shape or form, whether it's a car or a bike. It's a basic that, if it's draining. I actually left the ignition on when I came in after a very hot day's ride. Just was so tired that I didn't think about that. Anyway, it was a tough exercise. Now there are a couple of things that I need to do in the house. So I came, and one of them is to pressure wash this whole area every few days. It has to be pressure washed, and the pressure wash died. It's an electric pressure washer, which has worked really well, 3600 psi, and usually people don't have experience or good experience with electric power washers, but this one did really well. Need to clean the garage, and it's just a mess right here, and every place needs to be cleaned. Usually I park my bikes up towards the wall, sideways, and then I can fit in my second SUV, which is a little bit smaller than this, but have not been able to do it because I have to unmount all these boxes. And this red 1000 XR is the one that had the battery dead. So what I had to do is initially I went and bought this Duralast charger, which I really like for what it is. It's 40 amp for the jump start if you need to do so. It's really good for up to, I think, 6000 cc engines, and it has several settings for charging. Lithium lead acid batteries, which usually these automobiles have. You have to press that, and then it'll charge at 50 amps, which is also good. It's about 2 hours for that motorcycle battery for a full charge. Then it has a function where minor issues with the battery it can actually fix by pressing this battery reconditioning. Then it has a voltage alt meter as well. So it's a great piece of charger. The issue here is, do I keep it? Because when you have it, then you never need it. So this is the first time I actually needed something like that. But I did put it on the charge when the battery died for a day, and it didn't come up. And then I went to AutoZone, got the battery checked, and they told me that the battery is toast. This is another piece of instrument that is used for keeping the battery charged for motorcycles. I haven't had to use in any of these because for some reason my Kawasaki that I had before, I would have to put this every week if I have not ridden it for a week or so. But this is called the battery tender, as you can see. And this is very good. You just connect it to the wall outlet, and there are different types of connections. Mostly the Japanese and other bikes use this connector. I don't know what it's called, but it's got a male and female. The BMWs and some European bikes, Triumphs and all, they use a different type of charger. So I have a plug for that, so I can hook this up. Adapter looks like this. This is a different type of connector, and usually the 12 volt, this is a smaller outlet. I don't know if you can see in the low light. Overall, I don't want to just do vlogging for the sake of vlogging. I want to bring in some meaningful topics, and by that I mean that I want you to be able to learn something, have some interaction. Maybe I'll learn something with your feedback, and luckily have had a great response. The growth has been way better than I expected. So which means that people are interested. And again, this channel is not, I'm not really focusing on a specific niche. There are social topics, there are vlogs, there are motorcycles, cars, professional talks. Sometimes, here and there, if there's something major going on politically, I would comment on that. And obviously cricket. But the purpose is not just me telling you my opinion and just saying what I want to say. I want to really learn something from your feedbacks as well, which, I have gotten it from some people, which has been helpful, and I appreciate that. And that's the main purpose of it. So hopefully we'll continue doing these more frequently and continue the dialogue. And let me just show you the pressure wash that is not working now. So this was Rock and Rocker. Never heard of this company, but it was all over the internet when I bought it. Worked good for about 2 years before it still turns on, but it seems like something's stuck, or the motor, you can hear the motor, but the pressure is just not building up. So I guess I'm gonna have to change that. Good thing is it was not very expensive. I think it was under $200 or around $200. So it did its job. It should have lasted a little longer, but it is what it is. Having said that, hope you enjoyed the update. This is just to connect with you guys, because today I didn't have any rides or anything planned out, and it's been a while, so just wanted to let you guys know what's in the plans. Have a good one. Take care.